Welcome to Epidemiology. This video is to give you an overview of the structure of the Blackboard site and a little bit about the structure of the course. You will have already seen the introductory video, and in that introductory video I go through the announcements page where you have an 8-week overview of the structure of the course with specific due dates that are relevant to the term where you're enrolled. I'm located in the Health Sciences building, and we can meet in person or via Zoom sessions by appointment if you arrange it via Google Calendar. So under the personal link, if you click on that, it will open up into my calendar and you can create an appointment. And you'll see that I've seen it because I can accept that appointment and you'll get that notification. And just a little bit about myself. My focus for research has been in the area of public health nutrition, particularly nutrition issues in low and middle income countries. So that ranges from issues of child undernutrition measured by growth or stunted growth, but also issues of food insecurity, overweight, obesity, and chronic disease. So that's just a little bit about me. In exploring the page, the Blackboard page, first take a look at the syllabus. So this is the epidemiology syllabus. And the syllabus will give you an overview of everything relevant to the class. So the books, be aware that we don't just have 2 books, but we also have the SPSS statistical package that you'll be using. So you can choose whether or not you need or want a guidebook. There are YouTube videos, which I'll also post under the modules that are relevant. And you'll find study materials within the modules that are relevant to that week's material. So under the course objectives, just know that the Masters in Public Health foundational competencies are linked to this course, particularly related to research and data analysis. And that we will really go in-depth looking at a database and also going into the epidemiological literature to look at questions and possible solutions. Our grading criteria are listed here. It's the same for every course in the master's program. And then under grade breakdown, this is really how the assessments are weighted. So just know that I do need to meet and talk with you in weeks 1 and 3. That's just a pass-fail grade, but if I don't have that meeting finished by week 3, I may not have the data ready for you for your final assignment, which you will start working towards in week 4. You'll have discussion forum questions and peer engagement every week, and this breakdown splits the first 4 weeks from the last 4 weeks. Because the topic of the first 4 weeks is oriented more towards your study design assignment, which is very different from the final 4 weeks, which will be entirely focused on data analysis, explorations of concepts of confounding and effect modification. In weeks 3 and 4, related to the study design assignment is also the causality assignment in week 3. So weeks 3 and 4 are both related to the study design, as distinct from the write-up of your analysis. Now, you're not doing all that analysis in week 8, you're building up towards it through your discussion forum posts. So those are very important posts, and it's very important that you reply to each other in depth. I'm scrolling down to show you that as we go further, we get into the modules. All of the information that's available module by module within Blackboard is also repeated here in the syllabus. Unless I make changes, if there are changes that I make to the modules, I'll make an announcement about it, and then as soon as possible update the syllabus as well so that they're matched. If you find any discrepancies between the syllabus that's posted here and information that you see on Blackboard, please let me know as soon as possible. Okay, so here under coursework, you're going to see the different modules, and one of the points that might be confusing is that in weeks 1 and 3 there's mention of the data analysis assignment. So you'll see I'm going to click in on weeks 1, we'll have a meeting about it, and week 3 that meeting becomes really important because I need to select your data set. So under week 3, under assignments, data analysis topic selection, this data analysis will not be done until the last 4 weeks of the term, but you need to have your topic selected here week 3 so that I can compile and make available the data set for you. Here's where it can be a little bit confusing. We're looking forward towards the data analysis, but in week 3 we're still focusing in the causality assignment on study design questions. So when we're talking about the exposure and disease relationship in week 3, in the discussion forum and in the causality assignment, we're really talking about your study design topic. Most of the discussion, all of the discussion and the assignments are related to study design. And week 4 is entirely about the study design, and then in week 5 we're going to shift in that week to the data analysis process. So I'm clicking on module 5 here, and under assignments, clicking on that, and that's where we're going to really start with data analysis. So I'm going to give you some information about how to work with SPSS and how to just get a simple 2x2 table in SPSS, and then we'll work from there to get odds ratios and confidence intervals. But before you actually do the confidence interval in SPSS, I'm going to try to show you how to do that confidence interval by hand. It will help you understand some principles that we'll draw on later. So the discussion board, again, is organized as it usually is, based on the requirements week by week. So except for there's one additional discussion forum, general questions, additional background and discussion for questions on the assignments. So this is not linked to any particular week or module. This is just a general discussion forum. And when you go into the module week by week, it will link you into these discussion forums as well. So one way to get into the discussion forum is going directly to the discussion board. The other way is to go under the module, and that way you're sure that you have the discussion forum that's linked to that particular module question. Okay, so I am looking forward to this term. I'm looking forward to seeing the discussions that emerge on the discussion board. And please, if you have any questions, doubts, uncertainties, send me an email, give me a call, however you prefer to communicate. I may not always be at the desk for a phone call. I'm more easy to reach by email, but use whichever method you feel most comfortable with to get a hold of me as soon as possible. So I will always reply within 24 hours to an email, and I do check on the weekends. But please don't hesitate to contact me whenever you have questions. Thank you very much.